Hello, my name is Dafna Guttman, and I'm trying to record this video to try to ease the pain to those who now deal with heartbreak or with the separation from a person that you love a lot. That's something that I experienced in the last, let's say, a year or so. Ups and downs. Sometimes it was stronger, sometimes it was lighter. Sometimes it comes in one boom, suddenly you suffer very, very deeply, and after 2 or 3 hours, you feel much better. I'm not a psychologist, I'm an economist in my profession, and I'm talking here only for my own experience. Generally, I don't like so much to deal with such things. I sometimes my defense or the way I deal with such things is simply to try as much as I can to move on in life. But sometimes you're stuck. Sometimes you feel that that's it. You need a lot of help. You cannot continue and do these things, this dealing with this pain alone. So I will try simply to say what I think, how you can ease the pain. First of all, I want to tell you something that I have learned. In life, we have a lot of separations. Like in a whole life, we have separations. We have some painful things that we pass. We have changes in our lives that if we don't get used to these changes, we suffer more. In separation, I think sometimes it doesn't matter who exactly decided to finish the relationship with who, because we all know that also the people that they cut the relationship or they finish them or they decide it's no good for them, then they also suffer. Because when you get used to someone that he's in your life, I call it he's in your veins, yeah, he's in your blood, yeah. And you live every day with these thoughts about this person, when he will call, when he will send a message, when can you meet him? If you see something beautiful or some, I don't know, you hear some nice song, so you think, oh, maybe I record this, maybe I'll send it to that person that I love so much. And there is some theory, I don't know if it's true or not, I believe it's also personal, that every year that you have this relationship, like for every year that you had this relationship, you will suffer about a month or two. So it's very cruel, this theory, because it means that if you were with someone 5 years, so you're supposed to be almost, could be a year suffering. So it is cruel. And also it means that to try and move on after a separation, it's not something easy. It can maybe ease the pain if you have someone new in your life that gives you some support, and you have some new experiences with a new person. And anyway, I know that a new relationship, usually in the beginning, it's much more strong and nice. Not strong, but maybe nice. And you like, I say always that in a new relationship, we have like a lot of excitement. In my life, it was about 2 months. The first 2 months, usually they're great. I'm talking about normal relationship, yes? So how can we ease the pain? First, if you were abandoned, like somebody had decided to, to stop the relationship with you, so it hurts a lot. Your ego is probably hurt. I know that when a person wants you and he is with you, so he has this interest of telling you how much he likes you and how much you are beautiful and how much you are smart and all those things, yes, or how much, I don't know, you do things so good, and the food that you make is so tasty, and he gives you a lot of compliments, and all these compliments from a person that you love can make you feel really good. Then suddenly he disappears. Yes, he's no longer in your life. The first thing that I think that can make your life easy is to think that even though this person is not in your life anymore, you as a person, your abilities, your beauty, your intelligence is not now disappearing also with that person. Yes. So what's very important is that even though your ego is hurt, and sometimes you can sit, all of us, even if we are very intelligent and very smart, we can sit and think, I'm not enough for that person. Maybe I'm not so intelligent like I thought. Maybe I'm not so sexy like I thought, or whatever. So you have to think, you didn't change. Usually the changes, it's not in you. And it doesn't mean if one person felt that that's enough for him and he doesn't need this relationship anymore. It doesn't mean that you're not enough or you're not good enough like you were. This feeling that you suffer now from is a feeling of rejection. Rejection is a very, very painful. It's not so painful if it's someone that you just met, yes, and you ask him, I don't know, if you can date him, or you ask him what's his phone number, and he says to you, okay, you are very nice, but you know what, I'm not interested. That's not a big pain. Yeah, you can forget about it after 10 minutes or after one day. But rejection from someone that you love and you had a relationship and it was part of your life, that can be really painful. Now, one of the things that we sometimes bear with is continuing with some small things that are still connected to this relationship. Like, you could stop being with someone, but still sometimes he will send you some message, or sometimes he will call you. Maybe he will tell you he needs something from you, he forgot something in your house, or he will try to maybe find some excuses. Because as I said, also a person that he decided to end the relationship, don't think he's so sure. Sometimes he himself suffers a lot also. Also, he was a little bit more ready for the separation because he created it. But sometimes, because he has the responsibility and he made it, so he has to really be sure that he made the right move, yes? So, of course, these small messages, and I know it from my experience, it sometimes makes your heart jump. Yeah, you're really happy because you think, okay, now he's still sending me messages, so it means he still loves me, or maybe even considers to come back to be with me again. Maybe now he already know what he didn't know before, that I really worth something. Yes. So first of all, those small things, it's very difficult to deal with. They don't help you really with the recover. Personally, for me, for a long time, it was really nice. I thought I can handle it. But I understood that each time I get these messages, I get so excited that I go back to the times that I felt that we are still in a connection. So it brought me back, and then I understood, no, but it's nothing. So, and then it began to be really weird because it's a person that I love still. And when he contacts me, not in the way we used to to be before, it was really weird. Like some things I cannot say anymore. And I'm a person that I like to say what I feel. And it's like I feel something, I want to say it. Yeah, I'm not dumb like a small kid, but whatever I feel, I want to say it. And if it's a relationship, it's not a job. It's not that I go to work or I deal with clients. So I have to consider every word, and I do it very easy. But when it's someone that I was very close to, I want to be foolish sometimes and say whatever I have in mind. No, but now I have to think. And I have to stop myself sometimes. Because some things, they don't make both of us feel so nice, because now we are not together, or we were, or even not together, but we are not in the same way we were before. So what I want to say is that all these small things, they confuse you sometimes. They don't really help you in dealing with this thing. I know that in some people with their character and personality, maybe for them it's easier, some connection. For me, it was also like that. And you think, okay, with the small messages, we will help each other, and we will both move on, and slowly, slowly we will move on, and we will stay friends. That's no problem. You can stay friends. I am almost a friend of all these people that I dated in my life, and the history of my life, yes. Even if we are not really friends, meeting every day or calling, talking on the phone a lot, it doesn't matter much, because we know that if we need each other, so we have a very positive attitude. Like, I don't hate, I'm not angry. If there was something ugly between us, I already forgave long time ago. Anyway, there's a nice lady, her name is Louise Hay. She's very famous, and she has a few books that she wrote, and I read only 2 of them. But Louise Hay, by her theory, and maybe you should try read her book. If you don't forgive someone and you're angry, you are the only person that suffers, because most of the times he doesn't even know you're angry at him. So you can see him in the street and say, "Oh, I'm still angry," but he doesn't even know it. So you're the only person that has this anger inside. I don't mean that you should now forgive everyone and not be angry, never ever, yes? Yeah, if something bothers you, yeah, you should be angry. But what I say is that you can be a friend of a person that was in a love affair with you, or you had a long time relationship. But maybe for a while, it's better not to be in a connection. Because I'm not talking about theories that I read in books or heard some psychologist telling me, because I was not in a treatment. Yes, but what I know is from my own experience that you think it's easier if you stay in some kind of connection. But to sum it up, it's not so easy. Me, at least, I'm a person that if I stay in a connection, I cannot move on. Even if I think I'm smart and I can move on, it happens all the time that you compare people that you meet, new people that you meet, to the person that you sometimes talk to. And he was a part of your life, a very important part of your life. So my advice is, if you can, because sometimes you cannot, sometimes you still have unfinished business, I don't know, maybe kids together, maybe some business together, work, I don't know, maybe you, I don't know, other things, assets that you still have, and you manage them together, yes? But if you can, better to reduce the connection to minimum, maybe for a while, even not at all. It will help you not so fast, like it wouldn't be like magic, yes? Because still you will think about this person a lot. And sometimes it will be difficult. You can maybe even sit and be very sad and cry and those things. So if I will try to sum it up, and that would be the first part, and I'll make another part because I have a lot of things to say, is that to ease your feeling now, it's better not to be in a connection. Also not to deal with what the other person is doing now. I don't know who is hugging him or who is touching him, or maybe it sounds weird, but if you suffer from that, I believe that's what you have in your mind also. Also, you ask yourself, this person is missing me now, or maybe he's really having fun and enjoys every minute, and really his life got really much better since he got rid of me. So maybe you don't deal with that. Deal with yourself. Do, and I say it always, do new things. You know how many dreams I have that I still didn't do them, didn't like um, um, execute, yes? So I can tell you also in last months that I volunteered in some party somewhere to be a DJ. I'm not a DJ, I was never a DJ in my life. I like music, but me and DJ, no. But they said they want to make a party, they don't really have budget to bring a DJ, professional DJ. So, I said, okay, listen, if you're stuck without a DJ, I am willing to do it. And I'm trying now to make some thinking about how to collect all the music, and I hope people will like the music. And I don't know, maybe it will be a failure, but I'm trying, and it makes me excited. It makes me feeling that I do something new in my life. And also next Monday there is a meeting and there is an open stage, and I have another dream that's my dream, small dream, okay, to be a stand-upist. Now I know I'm not really a stand-upist. I have sometimes nice things that I say that can make people laugh. I'm not really a stand-upist. But I have this dream, so I thought maybe I'll go on the stage and for a few minutes I'll tell some jokes. And if people won't laugh, it will be big failure. But if it will be okay, I'll feel good. And that's what I think you should do. You should do nice things and things that you want to do, things that makes you excited, and it will take you out from all this suffering. It won't solve everything because time is the best thing, but it will make you feel really good. Also, if you can go to volunteer somewhere with no connection of heartbreak or pain or suffering of separation. Many years ago, every I think it was Wednesday, I used to go for 2 hours to elementary school, and I used to volunteer there, whatever they needed. Sometimes I used to teach mathematics. Sometimes I used to, I don't know, hang things on the wall, like pictures and things that the teacher was asking me. Sometimes I used to help while they made some exercise, go from a kid to a kid and ask if he's okay, and if not, to help him. And I remember very careful, very good. I remember that sometimes I used to feel not so nice. I came not with such a good mood. And I remember when I went out from there, I felt so good, like my day began. It was from 8 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock. I remember until today. When I finished, sometimes I was like in a high, I felt like I'm flying because it makes you good feeling. So maybe you volunteer, do things that you like, that you wanted for a long time, if you can do it, yes? And think about that you should love yourself. You don't worth less because someone doesn't want you. You don't even know the reason why he doesn't want you. Not everyone fits to everyone. Some people, you can be for them big present. And some people, what can we do? I don't know. They don't see you as you would like them to look at you and what they will see. I'm not talking only about the look. When they see you, when they think about you, that's not someone they want from now to the future. They don't want, you're not their soulmate. What can we do? It doesn't mean you're worthless. And that's very important that you keep in your head. You're worth the same if a person is with you or not with you. If somebody supports you and tells you you're worth a lot, or he tells you you're worth, I don't know, 0, okay? You're worth just the same, okay? So I love you, and I will make another part, I promise. So my name is Dafna Guttman. My mail, if you want to send a mail, is reset21995 at gmail.com. I'll say it again, RESET 21995 at gmail.com. Have a nice day.